Hey, it's Neha. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I am making tres leches cakes. You guys have seen it before, but today we're making it with a little special ingredient, rasmalai. So let's get started. Let's start with the cake. So I did get a store-bought cake mix, but if you do want to start from scratch, your own cake, I do have a recipe for the tres leches cake. So just follow the instructions on your box, or if you're using my recipe from scratch, just turn on your oven. For this one, it requires 350 Fahrenheit. Add in 1 cup of milk. The original recipe requires half a cup of oil, but I'm only putting a 1/4 cup. And the reason why I'm adding oil to this is to make the cake a little bit more moist. Add in 3 large eggs. You can either do this by hand or you can use a hand mixer. I'm using a 13x9 pan, and this will go in the oven for about 30 minutes. So while the cake is in the oven, I'd like to tell you a little story. I made this cake for Diwali and everybody absolutely loved it. And let me tell you, the rasmalai with the cake, it was so delicious that it was all gone within maybe 10 minutes. I'll promise you right now, your friends and your family are gonna love this recipe. So this is also store-bought rasmalai. What I'm gonna do now is just separate the milk and the rasmalai, and we'll use both of these later. And just be really gentle with these as I drop one of them. That's all right. So right now I'm doing the whipping cream. I have 1 cup of heavy cream and 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're only using 1 cup just so that we have that one layer on top of the cake. So I used my hand mixer for about 2 minutes on high, and this is the consistency that you want. This cake smells so good already. So once the cake was baked, leave it to cool down. I'm going to poke some holes in the cake just so that the cake soaks up all of this delicious milk that we got from the rasmalai. Don't worry about the cake breaking off, all this will be covered. All you need is those little holes just so that the milk would actually enter properly into the cake. Now pour this in gently. There's about 2 cups of milk in here. As you can see already, the cake is soaking up all of that milk, and that was only 1 cup. So I only put in about 1.5 cups of the milk from the rasmalai. Now we're just gonna leave it overnight, let the cake soak right in, and then we'll continue. After leaving the cake overnight in the fridge, we're just going to put in our whipping cream. Just cover up the cake with this whipped cream. Now grab your rasmalai and just set it on the cake. Just try not to break it. Now just decorate it any way that you like. I'm just adding some crushed pistachios and some dried rose petals. This is it. This is my video on the rasmalai tres leches cake. Let me know down below if you've tried this before. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you so much for watching.